I'm riding the European Divide Trail from the trailhead up in frozen shores of northern Norway, through the vast wilderness of Finland and down to the deep forests around the Arctic Circle in Sweden. Last time I checked off Norway on the first day and just barely made it into Finland. This part of Finland is well known for being one of, or if not the most mosquito-infested place in the world. But I had given myself the best conditions possible to tackle this problem by going here in early June, before the peak mosquito season begins. But even though Finland is well known for having plenty of blood-sucking insects, it's also known for having an abundance of great wild camping options. So where will I end up tonight? Stick around to find out as I make my way along the European Divide Trail in Finland. Well, good morning and welcome to the morning chaos of being a bikepacker. Well, I'm off to a pretty late start today. I rode my bike yesterday almost until midnight, so got in bed pretty late. But according to the weather forecast, it looks like the best riding today is in the evening as well. So I'm guessing I'm gonna have a pretty similar day as yesterday. I slept pretty bad this night. I discovered that my sleeping pad has a small leak on it, so almost every hour or every other hour I had to get up and put some air into the mattress. So now in the morning I've tried to locate the leak and put a patch on it and see if we can get a better result for the next night. So now I'm just gonna pack up the things I have left and hit the road. The nature here in Finland is super clean and it's important to keep it that way. So that's why I'm doing my responsibility and practicing leave no trace. So there are these rest stops now and then with these huge trash bins. So I'm just gonna empty out all the rubbish that I collected from last night. Take a look at this place down here. Sandy white beach right in the middle of Lapland. Wouldn't have expected this. There are so many great places here in Finland to put up your tent for the night. Unfortunately, it's a bit early to say the least. I pass these kind of places all the time. I just look out for them and enjoy the scenery. Perfect for a swim at the end of the day. Well, we had a bit of a drizzle now in the morning, so I put my rain jacket on, but looks like the sun is coming out again, so I'm gonna get rid of this bit warm rain jacket and hit the road again. Well, let's just go ahead and jinx everything, shall we? Mental note to self: never take off your rain jacket again. Just look at how happy I am riding through yet another Arctic rainstorm. But But fortunately the rain didn't last very long, and about an hour later the sun started peeking through the clouds again. I think we might be out of the worst of the rain, fingers crossed. There's some patches of blue sky here and there, so it looks like it's breaking up a bit here. Take a look at this cool smoke that keeps coming up out of the ground. It's almost like a fog. I think it's due to the road surface being really hot and the cold rain dumping itself on the hot surface. So there are plenty of rest stops along the road here in Lapland, but I still haven't seen one single rest stop with a table yet. So I'm gonna have to do a standing lunch this time. I've just prepared some instant meal here and I'm gonna enjoy a bit of a lunch. I've already done about 75 kilometers, so the town that I was aiming for, Inari, is in about 45 kilometers away from here. Looks like the sun might be going away a bit here, but it's still nice out and hopefully we won't see any more rain before I reach Inari. And I can talk a little bit more about this road that I'm cycling on right now. It's basically a highway, but there are basically no cars going on it. Usually I get passed by a car every 10 minutes or so, so even though they drive pretty fast, they maintain a very generous distance to me as a cyclist, so I haven't felt worried one single time yet. And as I said, this road goes all the way into Inari, and once I leave Inari, it's going to be gravel roads for the next foreseeable future from there on. Woohoo! So I'm only a couple of kilometers away from the next town called Inari, and for the last couple of hours I've been occupying myself with sitting and thinking out all the snacks I'm gonna get when I get to Inari. So Inari is the last town for about 250 kilometers, so I have about 2 days after I pass Inari until I'm in Munio, which is the next town. Like I told you earlier, I'm pretty good with dinner and lunches and so on, so probably just gonna get some chocolate and licorice. That's what the Finns are famous for snack-wise when I get to Inari. So as you probably saw, I loaded up with way too many Finnish delicacies. And I also took the opportunity to have a little bit of dinner at the supermarket. They had some sort of simpler restaurant thing going on there, so I ate some pizza slices and at the same time tried to charge up my phone and my power bank. So now it's about 8 o'clock Finnish time, which in my head is 7 p.m. in the evening. So I'm gonna go on for maybe an hour more before I set up camp for the evening. So I just found this place on the map that looked really promising. It's just up here, so I'm gonna check this out, even if I would have likely gonna maybe 15 kilometers more in the evening. If this one is good, I'm staying right here. Camping right by the lake looks good enough for me. Well, I think I really hit the jackpot finding this place here tonight. I have a front row seat watching the midnight sun. It's gonna dance over these mountains here later on tonight. And I can't tell you how relieved I am to be able to come here in, like today it's the 1st of June. If I were to come here like 3 or 4 weeks later on, this place would be swarming with mosquitoes. And tonight I think I've seen like 3 or 4 mosquitoes so far. So if you're planning on doing the European Divide Trail and want to avoid most of the mosquitoes, come here early in the season. Today might not have been as spectacular as yesterday, but I kind of knew that coming here to Finland. I think tomorrow is gonna be a lot more adventurous than today, because tomorrow is the start of the gravel roads that's gonna carry me all the way down to Sweden. So it's only a short section of paved roads ahead of us, and then we hit the gravel, and the gravel roads are gonna take us all the way to Sweden in about 1 or 2 days. Well, I hope you join me next time when the adventure really starts. In the meantime, you can watch this video from one of my old adventures. Until next time, have a good one.